It's Serena. I know it's been forever since I've been on here. Sorry about that. Life has just gotten kind of crazy. But I wanted to hop on and talk a little bit about the importance of our will. And I was meditating on the Lord's Prayer, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. And one portion of it says, Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. And as I was meditating on that, I thought about the fact that the only thing on earth that even has the capability of rebelling against God is humanity. The sun, the moon, the stars, the wind, the plants, they all obey his command without question. Um, the sun goes in the direction that he tells it to. The animals do what he created them to do. They're not rebelling and saying, no, I don't think that's a good idea, or no, I don't want to do that today. Um, Everything in earth does exactly what God has designed it to do, exactly what God wants it to do, except us, except humanity. And if you think about it in a natural sense, we know that God is all powerful and almighty and that he can do anything that he wants to do. Um, but if you think about just a natural relationship, right? Um, you don't want to be in a romantic relationship, for example, with someone who's forced to be there. That's not consensual. That's not, you guys aren't on equal footing. Someone is there because they're being made to be there. And that takes away from the quality of the relationship. And so, if we see that and we understand that in the natural sense, then in the spiritual sense, it's the same way. I was also reading in Exodus, I believe it's Exodus 25, where God told Moses to ask the people to bring offerings willingly. Have you ever gotten a gift from somebody who you could tell definitely that they weren't willingly giving you the gift? They were giving it begrudgingly. And how did that affect you? How did that make you feel about the gift? You didn't want it. If you don't want to give it to me, then I don't want it, right? Again, we see these parallels in the natural world. God is the same way. So if God is calling you to do something that you are not quite willing to do, don't do it begrudgingly. I would encourage you to pray to be willing to be willing. And ask God to help you furnish your will. God can do so many things. He wants to do so many things in earth. He wants to help so many people, but he chooses to limit himself to work through individuals, and he chooses many times to limit himself to work through individuals who are willing to let him work through them. He doesn't possess people and take them over unwillingly. That's what the devil does. But the Lord, he never possesses you and takes you over unwillingly and makes you do things that you don't want to do. He changes your will and he changes your want to, and he aligns your desires with his will if you let him. If you let him, if you ask him, if you say, Lord, I have these desires, but I want to submit my will to yours, then he'll do that. He'll be faithful to do that. So I hope this is encouraging to you. Pray for me that I be willing to do what God wants me to do, that I not do it begrudgingly, and that I help everyone that I can. God bless you.